and is set upon a broad field. The kingdom set upon a broad field and is full of all good things. The kingdom is going to be filled with all good things. Now, to get to this kingdom, it says this, verse 7, the entrance to get there thereof is narrow and is set in a dangerous place to fall. So the entrance to get to this kingdom is set in a dangerous place to fall, like as if there were a fire on the right hand and on the left a deep water, and one path between them both, even between the fire and water. So small, this path, so small that there could but one man go there at once. Now, if this city were given unto a man for an inheritance, this city, this kingdom that's filled with all good things, is given into the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. You Hebrew Israelites, okay? You Hebrew Israelites. This inheritance, this inheritance, this kingdom, all right, it was given to you to rule, to have the dominion forever and ever, even forever, for eternity, right? This is our inheritance. But to get there, you must go through that dangerous place, all right? You must go, all right? See, and it says that, hey, but the path is so small that only one man could go there at once. If this one man going there at once, that means it's a single file line. All right, somebody is in front of somebody else, somebody is behind somebody. So that means somebody is leading somebody else, and somebody is following somebody else.
And somebody, a couple in front of you is like, hey, watch out for that bump. Hey, watch out, because in the path that step is missing. But if you ain't listening and you ain't following, it's like y'all following in each footstep. Everybody in one person's walk, you in that same footstep that he walked. Careful, step by step. And if you miss that one step because you didn't listen, you either gonna go in the fire or the water, man. Or if you turn around or feel like, oh, I can swim through this water, all right, you gonna drown.
Get that Philippians real quick.
All right. It's like my mom calling me. All right, this is Philippians 4:9. It says, those things which ye have both learned and received and heard and seen in me, do.
So that's that, like you was just saying, you know, we walk in that single file line. Hey, what we learned, what we received, what we heard, what we seen,
mimic it.
Do it.
You know exactly what I did.
Exactly, because at the head of the line is Yahweh Shai.
And he already in the kingdom.
You know what I'm saying?
He leading. Come on.
At the head of the line is Yahweh Shai. All right. Then behind Yahweh Shai are men.
Just like he led us out of Egypt. You know, right? He leading us into the kingdom. Man.
That's it. And guess what? Behind him are some men. Men that also, you know, they look like you, and you know, they mess up. It said a righteous man falleth seven times but get back up again. Okay? All have sinned and fallen short of the glory of God. But guess what? Those still are men of the Lord that you must reverence, you must respect, you must receive. All right? Because they are the examples, they are the ensamples. All right? That's what Paul said. Those things which ye have both learned and received and heard and seen in me, do.
Hey, the scriptures also say what the two is better than one, man. Because when one falls, another one is there to help them up. All right? So if you too proud, here you got an older brother trying to reach his hand out to your silly ass and help correct you. You don't reach out and grab his hand for him to pull you up and to correct you. Because you might have slipped. But he might have been able to reach out quick enough to grab you. To pull you up or to pull you from that water. Or before you get too badly burned, to pull you out the fire. But if you too proud, you done. You're finished.
That's it.
Get the scriptures is...
Read Colossians 3:22. I'm gonna get this Ephesians 6:5. It says, servants, be obedient to them that are your masters according to the flesh, with fear and trembling and singleness of your heart as unto Yahweh Shai. All right. So there are some men. It says, servants, be obedient unto your masters. Basically, you could say, students, be obedient unto your teachers. All right.
Because that's what the word master goes
Yeah.
to.
Or lower ranking brothers, be obedient to them who are your elders, who are your apostles. Okay. Because what they're doing is being in the spirit as well. Okay. And that's how this whole thing works. All right. So if you are obeying and obedient to them, you're obedient to Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, knowing that Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai is dealing with them, has the spirit on them to tell them to do certain things, say certain things, give certain orders, give certain good advice. All right. That you best well take heed. Because if you don't, then you're not taking heed to Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai.
They counsel.
It says, servants, be obedient to them which are your masters according to the flesh, which with fear and trembling and singleness of your heart, as unto Yahweh Shai. As if the Lord was telling you himself. Because he is telling you himself through men.
That's how you really need to watch yourself how you answer them brothers. Because who are you really talking to?
That's it. And then guess what? Then it says, James said, hey, be not many masters, because you're gonna be held with a higher condemnation. So it ain't like, oh yeah, we just gotta be obedient to men. These men are coming up. No, because them men, hey, they better be on point too. Because they gonna be held with a higher condemnation, because they the ones that's in the leadership position. Okay? All right? So go ahead and read that.
It's Colossians 3:22. Servants, obey in all things your masters, according to the flesh, not with eye service and as man pleasers. So basically dick riders, man. Alright? Don't be doing it, alright, to be seen by men. Oh yeah, you doing this, or here it is, a brother hurting, and you say, I got $2,000 for this brother. You know what I mean? Trying to be seen by everybody, or you know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm just, you know what I mean? Or trying to be like, trying to be a please of a man. Doing this for men's love instead of the love of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. Yeah, the scriptures say get you the love of the congregation, but ultimately you're gonna get the love of the congregation by just being a fellow servant
and being in order.
Being in order.
That's it.
And what a lot of niggards don't understand is that all it is it ties back together. It's that jigsaw puzzle that you may think it has nothing to do with it, but it has completely everything to do with it.
Yep.
All right.
You gotta be in that order,
all right.
man.
You calling a elder man that's over you a goofy, Yahweh Shai looking like, oh shit, look at this nigga.
Yep.
This fucking nigga. I'm gonna use him to wake these other couple brothers up, and I'm gonna get rid of this shit, this dog. Yep. All right. It says, but in singleness of heart, fearing the Most High. So when you talking to these men, you're supposed to be fearing Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. All right?
Because, what you in it for? If you don't believe that those men are over you and it's Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai that got this whole thing set up and this order, this rank and file, all this righteousness, man, and all this is how the world should be, man. Okay. This is it. This is in order, man. Okay. And you can see that. And if you can't, then you're not spiritual. But hey, all praise to Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai that He blessed us to be able to see. But this is what we're in turn doing and trying to be those examples and trying to teach and still trying to learn and grow ourselves and crawl back into the good graces of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai and be an example to those that's coming up under us by following the example of those that was over us. Knowing that this is the order of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. you know, and that we must go through all these things, man. And I got one last scripture if you got something else.
I know I ain't got it.
Okay, well, I got this Sirach, Ecclesiasticus.
I don't have nothing yet.
Okay.
So I don't know.
Hey, yeah, chapter 34 and 9. It says, a man that have traveled knoweth many things.
Oh, I got one.
And he that hath much experience will declare wisdom. All right? So, experience meaning you tried it out. You've been through that. You did it. You know, several times to know that, all right, this is how this needs to be done to get the most effective, efficient way out of this and the most righteous way, because I've been through it. I know the wrong way and I know the right way. All right. All right. It says a man that have traveled knoweth many things, and he that hath much experience will declare wisdom. All right, so we're gonna have the top wisdom in ruling all of existence with this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the scriptures. All right, all the experience that we have been through, lifetime after lifetime after lifetime after lifetime. See, that's how you also should know that it's reincarnation in the Bible. Because you can't just live one lifetime and then you know it all. Right, you've been through it all. No,
because the scriptures say this is a book of remembrance. So you just pick off where you left from. You built on. Because the scriptures also say your works follow you.
That's it.
Right. So through the Spirit, you growing. Your spirit is growing.
That's right.
All right. Every lifetime, your spirit is growing and developing. All right. Because the men of the Lord didn't have the breakdowns to the scriptures when we wrote them, but now we do.
Yep.
So we got the download of the understanding of the scriptures through the men, through the process, through the order. Because we humbled ourselves to receive it,
man,
and now we got more understanding than what we did back then.
Was like I was explaining to the brothers yesterday at class, explaining to one of the younger brothers, man, like me, I was an actor, and I was explaining the story of one day I had went in for this table reading. It was a huge theater here in Chicago, and it was a play that wound up being produced like a year or so later, and a part that I read for was a meaty role, and it was a role, and at the time I was like 24 years old. Okay. But this part, man, was really, you had to been through some life experience and know a lot of different stuff. You know, and I did basically almost a cold read. I think I had the script for like a day or two or something. I went through it, but when we at the table and we going through it and people are laughing and stuff, and I'm sitting up here not knowing what's funny and stuff, right. Because I hadn't just the same example of back when I was a kid and I would watch Def Comedy Jam, and grown-ups, they'll be cracking up laughing. and I'm like, well, I don't know what they laughing at, because why? I ain't been through the experience and know why it's funny. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with the script. I didn't know how to deliver certain lines, and I didn't know why certain things were being laughed at, and having the reaction that they had, because they've been through those experiences to know. Ooh, you don't want to do that. Or that was fun. You know what I'm saying? And so it's the same thing. Right now, we are going through all these experiences. Okay? Going through all these experiences so that we know many things, so that we can now declare the wisdom and knowledge of going through those particular things. It says, he that hath no experience knoweth little, but he that hath traveled is full of prudence. When I traveled, I saw many things, and I understand more than I can express.
So he been through a lot of shit.
Mm-hmm. It says, I was oftentimes in danger of death, yet was I delivered because of these things. I have the knowledge now, you know? Okay. So that's ultimately what it is. But we must understand that, hey, first you have to bow down thy ear. First I'll have to shut up. First you have to listen. First I have to humble thyself. All right? and know that, hey, you have men that is over you and that has to teach you. That is simply the way of the Bible. And if you go up another way, then you're a thief and a robber.
And
all right?
One more.
Go ahead, huh?
1 Thessalonians 5, I'm going to start at 11. Wherefore comfort together yourselves together and edify one another, even as also ye do. And we beseech you, brethren, to know them which labor among you and are over you in Yahushua and admonish you.
It says labor, so you got to work to know, man, who I know it's men that's over me.
God.
The scriptures say that. It's always going to be somebody that's over somebody. But then somebody, whoever on the top on the planet at the time,
God.
you know, they had some that was over them, but they passed away.
God.
You know what I'm saying? That's how it goes.
God.
So you'll have somebody at the top, right? Somebody right under him, right under him, right under him. You know what I'm saying? Through the Spirit. And now we have to labor to find out, okay, well, who could it be? How does the scriptures match up with these particular men? Because the scriptures say that a man that's standing in their lot at the end of days, that's been through this, that's been through that, they're going to be like this. They're not going to be unequally yoked. They're going to get on all the wickedness, all manner of wickedness. They're going to get on ourselves. We're going to sit up here and learn and grow. We're going to give all the counsel. We're going to be hated. They're going to be, you know what I'm saying? And you're going to go through all the scriptures like that and working to find out, all right, well, who are those men that's leading right now? Us back in the good graces of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua by feeding us this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding directly and correctly. Who doing that?
And to esteem them very highly in love for their works' sake.
And then when you find out who it is, and you see that, wait a minute, who doing the work like this? Who's, you know, going precept upon precept, line upon line? Who's living it? Who's applying it? Who's doing this, that, the other thing, all this that the scriptures say?
And lining it all up.
Lining it all up, comparing spiritual things with spiritual. All right? Who's doing all this? All right?
I don't see no other shit. I look at the time-wise of consistency. Consistency. Yahweh Shema Shah loves consistency. Alright, it's sticking to what you know. If you don't know much, sticking to what you know and consistently doing what you need to do with the portion that Yahweh Shema Shai gave you. And the apostles have consistently. I ain't been in the truth 30 years, 20 years, 10 years. Shit, hell, 8. I ain't been in there 8 years. I don't know shit. I ain't been through nothing. I ain't really cast out demons and, you know what I mean, and did all of these things yet. These men have. Alright? These men have done these things. Alright? And the proof is in the pudding, Joe. Like, the proof is in the motherfucking pudding. And if you blind to see that, the Lord ain't fucking with you.
He just ain't dealing with you.
He ain't dealing. He not.
Yeah. Not to say he's not going to deal with, you know, person to person come in when the Lord give that increase, if that person is going to come in, you know. See, but these are the things you're going to be looking for.
God.
You know, you finished with that?
No, in a little bit. And be at peace among yourselves. So after you find out all of these things, you know who to follow now. All right? So after that, everything should be all peaceful. Be peaceful. You know who your elders are. So you know how to treat them now. You know, hey, you better watch your mouth when you talk to these men. All right? You know, you better humble down and be acquainted with their sayings, man. Because they've been there, done that. Amen. Apostles say, man, a demon to jump on your car. Man, you don't, goddamn it, your car come out of nowhere. Hey, brothers, you're going to go through it. You're going to go through it. Mark my words, you're going to go through it. And sure enough, we going through the ringer.
Yep, these are the experiences that we must go through, man. So, would you finish with that?
Yeah, that's all.
All right. So, yeah, man, you know, we must learn to be great followers, and following those that are mark the perfect man. You know. Go ahead.
All right. Okay. It says, now we exhort you, brethren, warn them that are unruly comfort the feeble-minded, support the weak, be patient towards all men.
Where you at?
14. Thessalonians 5 and 14, but the point is at 15.
First Thessalonians?
Yeah.
5 and what?
14. But I'm finna read 15 though, because 15.
Because I want to get that word unruly. 1 Corinthians,
5 and 14.
Thessalonians
5 and 14.
5 and 14. Warn them that are unruly. Right. That's unruly.
Ooh, look at that. Out of ranks.
It's the Greek word ektektos, which is disorderly, out of ranks, often so of soldiers.
What?
All right.
And we a part of the army. How about Shemau?
That's right. He said, knowing that thou art I forget how it go. As a good soldier of Yahweh Shai.
Khan. It said Khan.
So
you do it hardness as a good soldier. Khan.
Ektektos. It says deviating from the prescribed order or rule.
What?
So you matter of fact, we'll read that again. It says, now we exhort you, brethren, warn them that are unruly, warn them that are ektektos, warn them that deviate from the prescribed order or rule. The prescribed order is that Paul have planted, Apollos have watered, and it's the Most High that give the increase. So man is going to be the teacher. Man is going to be the one that's going to build you up. If the Lord is dealing with you, he's going to rest his spirit upon you to receive the words of that man that taught you. Okay? That is the prescribed order. And you must show them reverence. You must give them double honors. Those who rule well.
God.
Okay? That is the prescribed order and rule. If you don't go within that, then you are out of ranks. You are disorderly. You are inordinate. All right? Go ahead, brother.
Hey, that's man. These scriptures, boy, they talk, boy.
You're insubordinate.
Hey, and we don't need men. How come you don't? Hey, man, nigga, you know you ain't a man of the Lord. All right. It says, comfort the feeble-minded, support the weak, be patient towards all men. See that none render evil for evil unto any man, but ever follow that which is good, both among yourselves and unto men. So follow things that are good and the men, man. What they're doing, man.
Yep. And that insubordinate, the definition is not submitting to authority.
Wow.
Disobedient. It says not lower. You know what I'm saying? So you're not humble. You know what I'm saying? And so you're not submitting to the authority of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai and knowing that he has men over you. You must be a follower to be a good leader, man. Simple. And so with that, was that it? All right. So with that, Lord willing, that was edifying. We're gonna give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and salutations to all you Akim pushing his word in truth and sincerity. And with that, we're gonna say Shalom.
Shalom.
Abad Babal.
Abad Babal.